Hi, internship class. It's Steve. I hope that you're doing well. First off, thank you so much for all the time and energy you have put into this course as well as your internship experience. I really appreciate it. And the feedback that I have received from your host site supervisors is phenomenal. So my hat's off to you for the great work that you have done, the impact, the contributions that you have made in your internship experiences. I wanted to just touch on the topic of finishing strong tonight, just so that we can make sure that you are finishing strong in this course as well as your internship experience. So let's go ahead and get started here. So a couple items that I wanted to focus on regarding to finishing strong. So first of all, if you have any unfinished projects in your internship, so your internship's going to be wrapping up soon. Do you have any unfinished projects, events, activities, functions, tasks, responsibilities that you're not going to be able to see through? Maybe kind of talking to your host site supervisor about that to make sure that there's a plan in place as to a colleague that will be able to kind of carry on with those projects. The second item we have there is your learning goals. So think about going back to your learning goals and assessing what worked, what were some challenges or obstacles or barriers to you working towards a particular goal, but also kind of looking at the other side of it too. What were some pleasant surprises? What were some goals that you really pat yourself on the back, you're proud that you were able to achieve and such. And then finally, the third one there is really, I've kind of been trying to drill this into you throughout the session, but really using your higher level thinking skills and continuing to dive deep, so to speak, and explore questions about your internship. Continue to be curious about different aspects of your internship and such. So those are the three items. And then the fourth one you see there is kind of obvious. You know, we want to see you maintain the energy and momentum that you have throughout this session as you've applied it to your internship. Couple reminders about the final grading events for this course. Again, I know I've been kind of beating a dead horse here, so I apologize for this, but your final project and your final evaluation are due this Sunday, August 16th, I believe it is. Yeah, Sunday, August 16th. It's right now Thursday evening, the 13th. So I did post an announcement about both the final project and the final evaluation. So if you have any questions about either of those two items, please let me know. In particular to the final evaluation first, make sure that you have communicated with your host site supervisor, because that evaluation is supposed to be a partnership between you and your site supervisor. So you're to review it and approve it and sign off on it. And then your host site supervisor emails it back to me directly. That should not come from you, the student. The final project, just a quick reminder about that if you have decided to do the final reflection paper, make sure you're just not copying and pasting your previous reflections into one document. Your final reflection should go deeper. It should think about some questions that you can further explore related to this experience. Think about where do you go from here? How has this experience impacted your career path or your professional transition and such? The third item there is your weekly timesheet. So that's going to be something that your site supervisor should be signing off on weekly. Whether they have or not is another story, but I do need that turned in by next Sunday, the 23rd. I have to upload each of your timesheets into Brightspace to provide to the College of Online and Continuing Ed Career Center. So again, any questions about any of those items, please let me know. And then next week, kind of coming soon, I'll be posting an announcement next week that I think will be really helpful to you about how to now brand yourself related to this internship experience. So, how do you now promote and market this experience, the skills, the knowledge, the information that you've acquired through this experience to a new position or a potential employer? So, we'll be posting that for you next week. Again, thank you so much for all your time and efforts with this course and your internship. As always, please let me know if you have any comments, questions, or concerns. Have a great night.